Deep within the earth, a story lay dormant for centuries. It was not a tale etched in stone or inscribed on parchment. This was a story whispered by bones, by remnants of rituals. In 2023, archaeologists in Poland unearthed a child's grave from the 17th century. Chilling details hinted at a dark secret, a child accused of being a vampire. The discovery near Bydgoszcz captured international attention. The child was actively restrained, suggesting deep-seated fear. The answer lay buried in the superstitions of a bygone era. One detail in particular stood out from the archaeological findings: a padlock firmly attached to the child's tiny foot. This was no ordinary burial practice. This was a deliberate act, steeped in superstition and dread. The padlock, a symbol of confinement and restraint, painted a chilling picture. It spoke of a community desperate to prevent the child from rising again. The padlock was not the only unusual element of the grave. The child's head was found pinned to the ground with a brick. This practice, while less common, further pointed toward a belief in the child's potential to rise again. These practices, while unsettling to modern sensibilities, were not uncommon in 17th century Europe. They reflect a time when fear of the unknown, particularly the fear of vampires, held extraordinary power over people's lives. Imagine a world shrouded in superstition, where darkness held more than just the absence of light. In 17th century Europe, the fear of vampires, those creatures of the night who feasted on the living, was very real. It seeped into everyday life, influencing customs, rituals, and even the way people mourned their dead. While the sophisticated vampire of modern literature had yet to be fully formed, the creature of folklore was no less terrifying. Tales of the undead preying on the living spread like wildfire across Europe. These stories, often fueled by a lack of scientific understanding about disease and decomposition, created a climate of fear and paranoia. Any death, especially one deemed unusual or premature, could easily be attributed to vampirism. The fear was so pervasive that it led to extreme measures to prevent the dead from rising again. Fear, like a virus, can spread rapidly and mutate into extreme behaviors. In 17th century Europe, the fear of vampires manifested in a series of post-mortem rituals designed to prevent the dead from rising. These practices, often gruesome by today's standards, were considered necessary precautions against a very real threat. The padlock on the child's foot, in this context, takes on a new significance. It represents just one of many methods used to restrain the dead. Other rituals included burying bodies face down, staking them to the ground, or placing heavy stones on their chests. Some communities even resorted to decapitation or burning the hearts of the deceased. These practices, while shocking to us now, were born out of genuine fear and a desperate desire to protect the living. The discovery of the child's grave provides a stark reminder of the power of belief and the lengths to which humans will go to control the unknown. Section 5. The accused. Why this child? Why was this child in particular singled out for such treatment? The answer, shrouded in the mists of time, remains elusive. However, historians speculate that several factors might have contributed to the child's posthumous accusation. The 17th century was a time of great upheaval and hardship. Plagues and famine were common, leading to widespread death and fear. In such desperate times, people clung to superstition and sought explanations for their suffering. Children, often seen as innocent and vulnerable, were particularly susceptible to accusations of vampirism. Their deaths, often sudden and unexplained, fueled superstitious beliefs. The child from the Polish grave may have been a victim of these circumstances, their death attributed to supernatural forces rather than natural causes. Perhaps the child displayed unusual symptoms before death, or perhaps their demise coincided with a local misfortune. Section 6. Whispers through time, unraveling the mystery. The discovery of the child's grave in Poland is more than just an archaeological find. It is a window into the past. The padlock, the burial position, the historical context, all weave a tale of fear and superstition. Yet the child's story remains shrouded in mystery. Was the child truly believed to be a vampire or a victim of fear and paranoia? These questions, unanswered yet tantalizingly close, fuel our fascination with the past. Section 7. Fear's enduring grip, lessons from a child's grave. The child's grave serves as a potent reminder of the enduring power of fear. Even centuries later, the chilling details of the burial resonate with us. They force us to confront the darker aspects of human nature and the lengths to which fear can drive us. While the specific fear of vampires may have subsided, the underlying human tendency to scapegoat and to seek explanations for the unknown remains very much alive. This discovery challenges us to examine our own beliefs and prejudices. What we perceive as rational today might seem like superstition to future generations. The child's story is a stark reminder of the importance of critical thinking, scientific inquiry, and empathy in navigating a world often shrouded in uncertainty and fear. Section 8. Echoes of the Past. Our unending fascination with the unknown. The unearthing of the child's grave in Poland is a powerful testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. Centuries after the child was laid to rest, their story continues to captivate and intrigue us. Perhaps it is the mystery surrounding their death, or perhaps it is the unsettling glimpse into the power of superstition. Whatever the reason, the child's tale serves as a bridge across time, connecting us to the fears and beliefs of our ancestors. As we continue to explore the world around us, both physically and intellectually, we are constantly reminded that there is still much we do not know. The child's grave, a poignant echo from the past, serves as a reminder to approach the unknown with curiosity, respect, and a healthy dose of skepticism.